I hope the game will become moddable. Oh, they've already announced that they're going to be adding Steam Workshop. So it will be. Brazil.
So,
Friendly. Friendly, despite the fact we have no agreements with them. Right, next sword unit. Off you go. Pull you back. Next sword unit. Off you go. And that will teach you to not loot my stuff. It's mine. Much better. Okay, so that will also have given us a bunch of military stars. Yeah, we're only 4 points away from the next one, which is awesome. Another Janissary is ready. And we are 3 turns away from naval artillery and then 7 turns away from mortars. Okay, so I think the goal here is for you guys to get a little bit of a rest. And then send you on to attack the other city for 85. I can't afford both of you. We'll wait. Now I can. Upkeep from crossbowmen plus 15. You cost 35, so that should go down to 8. But it doesn't. I know I have Rome's bonus, but it's not that big. I'm paying a lot less for these units than I expect. And apparently swordsmen do not in fact upgrade to halberdiers. Unless I have to upgrade them to great swords and then halberd? But I thought I could do it in just one jump. Hey, Fiora Bunny! Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Your gold per turn's a rough spot. Ah, gold's fine! Absolutely fine. And bear in mind that I'm not actually collecting money in very many places. At all. In fact, I want you doing that. Science is more important. Food is more important than science. And then production before science. Food. In fact, I might even go science then production. Yeah, let's do that. You're having big food problems. Okay, so you're finally having a problem of some kind. So how's your game going, Fiora? I'm guessing you were also playing Humankind today. Halberds an upgrade from pikemen. I thought they both became halberds. Because what do swordsmen upgrade to then? Great swords. How's the Humankind run going? After all the difficulties from the previous stream, it's really become a lot more gentle. Which is good. I think I'm going to have to build this here. This place already has a ludicrous production because of this area. I need to get the rivers producing food. Even if they would produce a lot of production. And you know what? Makers' quarters don't actually produce additional industry for adjacent mountains. They get the exploitation, but they don't actually get a bonus. So as long as you have them being exploited, that's all you need, and that's in a different city. So you can exploit them anyway. Sorry, Marbazir. Nope, nope, nope. Being hard, restarting constantly to figure out everything, how to start properly. I think I finally figured out the settings for a proper challenge and how not to shoot my own foot. So finally about to hit the 3rd era for the first time. That's a lot of restarts, blimey. We're currently in the early modern era, although we are way behind first place, who's already contemporary. I am 2 full eras behind first place. Everyone else in the entire game is dead equal, except for first place. Here's the brown guy over here. And it's kind of annoying because everyone else is just so equal. I reckon this would be a really interesting game. There would be a lot more attacking and backstabbing and stuff, but everyone's terrified of him that nobody's doing anything. And I don't know how he did it. Like, I'm pretty sure we will catch him and overtake him. Like, 6,300 points into Contemporary isn't that many. Seeing as I got 4,400 2 eras behind him. Is this multiplayer? No, single player. Harappans are wildly powerful start. They weren't even the Harappans. They were... no, they weren't Asur. Oh, yes, they were Harappa. Never mind. But they did take out one of the players, which I may or may not have helped with a little bit. Poor old Burke Black only had this territory. And you have arrived. Awesome. So we're starting to build the Janissaries to begin preparing for our offensive. Now, do I want to go and capture Congo, or do I just want to be fighting their people? Because I do have another city slot, which we were going to be placing down here, weren't we? Where's my scout? Yeah, I'm going to place my own, because this is a much better place than just going after Congo. So I think we're basically just going to fight the Congolese troops as and when they arrive to try and ransack us. Took out another player. Are there other players? Yeah, AI players. They're still a player. Babylon's population has gained population. That's good, because you're the place currently producing troops. We have yet another osmosis. That's another thing they need to tone down big time. Naval artillery researched. Waging war at sea requires improvements, from simply keeping gunpowder dry to planning global supply networks. Builder star completed. Good. And now we're working on siege cannons, which means mortars. And I get these for half price because I'm the Ottomans. Oh yeah.
Come. Both our peoples need this.
Science.
With great discomfort.
Science. I just got a curiosity worth 200
This
ducats.
proposition should be in all our best interests.
Man, Quill. How the mighty have fallen. I really, really do just need to go after Thebes and then knock Quill out. I think that would put me on a more equal footing with Brown. It would also get me a heck of a lot of kills. I mean, we're planning to go after light green anyway. That is why we are building up our Janissary armies. Wait, where are you going? So, no. Shouldn't have attacked me, Quill. Hope my brain can keep up by the time it gets as big as your game is. I haven't actually had too many problems with that. This is definitely not as brain melting as, say, Anno 1800. That's the game where I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm feeling that one. And this place is actually one of the few places where we have a lot of markets. So how about we make this the money maker? Your production's still really, really good, so we're going to make this full-on money. Although I have a feeling that there might well be better locations for money making, like Sipar, for instance. How are we doing for stability? Now that we're getting a lot of luxuries, yeah, stability is rising. Thanks to the New World. Oh, the New World is by far and away one of my favourite things about this game. The New World is excellent. Really, really well done. Except for the fact there's this chain of islands that just connected us. It's so uncanny hearing Quill's voice lines. Yeah, I know. Like, there's actually a couple of them, so... Mob's here. No, he's not talking to me. Quill.
Perhaps we have some common ground.
Burke was the other one that was voiced, but Burke's the one that we killed early. And then I also have Shenrith, though not voiced. And Lord Lambert.
Greetings.
Oh, that's Havoc.
You have need of me?
Again, not voiced.
I do not live for revenge,
And
but
the
I could
Cringer.
die for it.
Also not voiced. I really love this AI persona thing. Just download everyone. And hey, if you want to play against this handsome fellow over here, Mordred Viking, my persona is available. So you just type in !persona and you will get access to play against me. And I've been told that he puts up quite a challenge. So, good luck. Although the funny thing is, when I raided Shenrir earlier, he was just killing my capital. Which is why I was like, I'm gonna have to get some revenge, then I end up allying him. Shenrir! Irakanji, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Nato Alfredo, thank you very much for the follow. Palm Tree Life, did I acknowledge your Prime earlier? I don't think I did. 14-month resub, thank you very much for the ongoing support there. Alright. Janissaries. Why are you not able to merge? Currently locked. Abur? Okay, that was a bit weird. And then you can march over to this. Era star unlocked. One of the agrarian stars has been earned. How are we doing for eras? We're now at 4. Expansion we can still get. We're only 4 kills away from you. 2 science away from you. And 15 buildings away. We're actually blitzing through the buildings. I mean, it helps having been commerce, so we got a lot of our production actually functioning correctly now. Oh, you can have a full 8 now. 1, 2, 6. 3 turns until I get mortars. You know what? I'm going to save space for the mortars. Alright, Scoot, you're here to claim this in the name of me. And that's going to take 2 turns to establish. Glorious. Now I need to just go and grab the territories around us as quickly as possible to make sure that this is a full productive city. Which is where you're going to go next. And it's going to have to be down here. And I think it's going to have to be here. Six turns. Okay. Cheryl the Tree, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Oh my gosh.
Welcome.
What have you done?
You have news?
Apparently the English have closed their borders to my faith. I don't care, it's not my faith. It's just one I happen to have picked up somewhere along the way. The heresy of science. Are we mere animals? Word spreads that the natural philosophers are conceiving theories regarding the providence of life itself. To imagine that men and beasts might have shared common ancestors would be an affront to many, and a cause of revolution in the way that people view themselves. So we can forbid this, which will force us to be literal, or we'll embrace it, which will force us to be compatibilist. So this is basically a free scientific fact, where we want it to be literalists for the faith and stability. I forbid this! These ideas are self-evidently falsehoods and need to be vanquished. And we got another osmosis. Thanks for the free science. Whoa, 900? It's almost a full turn's worth. Actually, slightly less than I expected.
I have a proposition for you.
I'm sorry.
No, Marbazir, I'm not going to give you free stuff. Right. Isanapura. Your stability is fine, but I do think that you would benefit from the animal barns, the charcoal kiln. And this is not Istanbul. So you do not have access to as many resources as Istanbul does. So I don't think I'm going to bother with the money-making items. Which then leads me to my next point, which is, wow, you are really short on food. So, food supply. Is there anywhere obvious I should start building food? I mean, unfortunately, wherever I do this, I'll be losing production. The food gains aren't actually that high. Where are you? Are you one of this? Ottoman buildings. That's a plus 12. Okay, that's pretty high. And that actually opens up this region. Oh, hold on. That's even better. Build that. Cancel that. Because that's going to give access to this river. Or at least this floodplain, basically. Where we can put markets or farmers' quarters galore. Siege cannons have been researched. Packed with frightening explosive power, in a few hours these new weapons can crumble city walls that have stood for millennia. Supply lines are going to be next, which gives me another city. And also allows me to get better roads. Cool, cool, cool. I am third, and only 200 points behind second. And I'm a full era behind second as well. Second place is industrial.
You have news?
Right, Babylon. I require mortars. Oh man, I built these one a turn. Yay, Ottomans.
This proposition should be in all our best interests.
Hell no. Alright, Rome. Rome. Your stability is agreeable. You could build one of these, which would give you a bunch of influence. And in fact, that's exactly where I wanted you to build this thing. Yeah, there we go. Build that. Don't care about the one down there. The one over there has already been done. You can build a hamlet. You can build a hamlet to expand over to here. You know what? I kind of like that idea. Do it. Go ahead and get the production buffs. And the apothecary. No, not the apothecary. I don't think it's really worth it for you. So, what other districts can we get? We can get a military one. mean, each military district at the moment is giving 20 stability, which is awesome. It's so much better than Commons Quarter. I do feel like they've nerfed the Commons Quarter a bit too much. Science would basically be 10 science. Manuscript Atelier would be better, because that's more population slots. And then I think that Rome is effectively going to be where I train a lot of my troops, so I'll just set you up on the infrastructure. And there it is, our first mortar. Oh yeah. So in 4 turns time we'll be ready to attack. Sipar has finished building. Sipar really wants some more food production. And for that, I think I've pretty much got to accept the fact that we're going along the mountain. Put one there. That's going to get you to 38. So then I think we'll need another garrison. And I could put a garrison here, which would give combat bonuses to everything around you. It would take 3 turns to do. Let's build that garrison 2 turns first. And then we're going to get combat bonuses for fighting around it. That's sneaky. We're building a siege camp. That's what that is. Okay, so you are in the place where I wanted to build. $24 food, crikey. It's not actually a bad idea putting the admin center down here. So then I could put the hamlet next to it, and then I get all of the production from the mountains. And I don't need to worry about these two, because they're both just on flat land. So there's no production to be gained from those. I think I'll build here. You're going to be joined to you. And in fact, this is going to be citied. Barusa. Oh, whoops. I meant to buy these with influence. Oh well. Once those are done... we need you to move over to here. And... build an admin center right there, I think. Yeah. Yeah. And then build a hamlet there, which will use the 2 mountains, uses the rivers, and then gives us access to building more production centers down there without losing the food from the river. I like it. Izanapura. Can apparently build a harbour. Build a very good harbour. By all means, please do. And then 40 food. Crikey. Yep, hamlet right there. That just makes so much sense. Alright, Isnapura is going to be an amazing city, apparently.
30 research quarters. It's a city so full of specialists that nobody can understand anyone else.
Hello, bombards. And got you. 2 turns. Am I? Yes, I can attack through this. That's fine. It's going to be a little bit squished in. And we do have a bunch of reinforcements if I need them. Okay, that garrison's now built. So perfect placement to the cost of destroying adjacency for 2 other districts. Or 4 other districts, and we get the bonus of 2 decent garrisons. Yeah. Which is why I do think that Commons Quarters need something else to them. Plus the garrison district provides fortifications. Don't forget that too. Okay.
You have come to annoy me? Challenge
Ranger.
accepted.
It's time.
There's just no way to make this work. I do not accept.
Sometimes my temper makes me impulsive. Let's try
I can't
again.
surprise war you this turn. Boo.
This proposition should be...
Sorry, Marbazir. Alright, Scoot. Build me a settlement here. And Barusa has finished building the artisans' quarters. Excellent. Then... yeah, you're going to have the potential for a lot of money. And then some production. You have the stability to manage this. Let's get your food supply going properly. And then at some point you're also going to need a better food supply, but honestly that's probably going to come from Siki in eight turns. Oof. Oh no, I didn't mean to end turn there. Whoops. Supply lines research with commercial outpost developing trade routes, managing global supply routes gains commercial and military importance. Cool. Era Star unlocked. We've got Science and Builder. We are at level 3 Builder, level 2 Science. We need 3 more technologies, 13 more population and 4 more kills. But we are now second, having just overtaken the English. Marbazir, I'm coming for you. It's gonna happen.
I would not put myself in this position.
In certain circumstances, war is a necessary evil. This is one of those times.
And battle is joined. So we could start building some trebuchets, but why do that when we've got bombardment available? And we do also have a bunch of reinforcements from these guys. I should actually have upgraded the arquebuses before starting on this. He's got a huge navy. Interesting. I too have a large navy. What if I started bringing them over and we had a bit of fun? What if I separated you 3 out? Because you guys can actually sail a bit further. Three turns and then the navy arrives. In the meantime, we are going to need to actually fight a little bit defensively. Well, plus bombardment, of course. And our garrison was here, so we definitely want to have something in there. So bombardment is going to go right at the back. We'll leave the crossbows towards the back there. Janissaries at the front. Along with the arquebuses. Because the Janissaries are the ones that are going to really shine here. I hope. Please shine. Please. And with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to be just like Adam the Cat and hit that follow button so you get notifications when I'm live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then please do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out, lets me do more of this kind of content. You can, of course, check out the Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do also have a Discord, which you can find at the Discord link, which I am sure will emerge in chat in just a moment. And yeah, I will be back again tomorrow. Let me just double check the timings. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this for the first stream tomorrow. Yes, so 5 PM tomorrow, British Summer Time, we're going to be doing some more Humankind, 5 until 9. And then at 10, we're going to do European Universalis 4, continuing the Anbenar playthrough with the gnomes. So that is currently the plan on the morrow. So I do hope you'll join us for that. Like I said, hit that follow button if you haven't already. Then you'll be a follower. And you'll get those notifications when I go live if you wish to see how this battle goes. I'm going to go and see who else is streaming at the moment, and we shall throw them a raid. Senpai noticed me. Yes, I did, Adam. Yes, I did. Alright, so who is on? Potato McWhiskey. You're cool. Let's go and raid you. How long have you been going for? 4 hours. I don't know how long you usually stream for, but I believe you're an American. We're going to try. So head on over to Potato McWhiskey. I would love to see his chat absolutely lit up by the Viking Raid, which you can do by copying and pasting Viking Raid just like that. Or if you're a subscriber and you have access to the long ships, you can bring those instead. Anyway, that's it for me for now. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you tomorrow 5 PM for the continuation of the Ottoman invasion of Thebes. Until then, bye-bye.